So I declare the start of the third game of today. Night falls upon the city. Play number one. Play number two. Play number three. Play number four. Play number five. Play number six. Play number seven. Play number eight. Play number nine. Play number 10. Take a look what the single left for you. The night gets darker and the music gets even louder. Mafia Don and Mafia members wake up. You have 1 minute. Mafia goes to sleep. Sheriff can wake up and take a look at the city. Morning arrives in the city. Everybody please put off your blindfolds. May the stronger team win. The discussion starts with the player number one, Mr. Dina. You have 1 minute.
Good morning, everyone. I have to be honest, I don't really like to be player number one. So I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna tell you guys something about mafia members, the signs of being a mafia member. So, they don't speak much and normally that's what I always do. I know. Second. So after the first round, most of the time they would just go with the flow. They don't really nominate people, but even they do, they can't even give like a proper reason
10 seconds.
to nominate, to eliminate people. That's enough for me. I wish we can
Thank
win.
you. Your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Dino. Mr. Leo, your minute.
Hello everyone, thank you for the speech. It's not easy to be number one, so well done. You managed to do 1 minute. So trying to look at everyone when we wake up. Okay, I'm a citizen. I'm relieved to be a citizen because I got a lot of stress of the first game when I was Mafia and this game. It was hard, so I'm relieved. It's going to be easy, and I try to help the citizen as much as I can to find real reasons. So I'm trying to look at expression of being stressed. I'm really interested by 6. I want you to be Mafia one time just to see how you react. Number 8, you looked a little bit, it's hard, you're really good, so I don't know if you can be a Mafia a third time. Number 9, you always trick me or beat me at not good, so I don't know. Number 10, I think I can find when you are stressed or not, so I find you look a little bit stressed right now, but I don't know if it's for real, so I wait for your speech. Okay.
10 seconds.
I don't know yet. Number 5, you look like genuine, like the first game, so it's good. Number 4, if I need to find a victim, I'll find you.
And your time is up. And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Miss Mia, your minute.
Thank you. It was interesting first game. Okay, I love it. Thank you so much for player number 1. Your tips are actually genius because they were right on the point. Yeah, and I agree with them. So I think you did the excellent job speaking and starting this game. I would play with player number 1. And I felt opposite about the player number 2. Actually, you're trying to point on someone and accusing them that they're suspicious already, but then a couple of players asked you, who's number 1 in your opinion? The only person who talked. And you said nothing. Okay, and also I just
10 seconds.
don't feel the good vibe when someone just starts with apology and excuses, and yeah, that's why I'm not sure what you're
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Mia. Mr. Tiny, your minute.
I'm a citizen. I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to do with my hands or body language because it seems to be interpreted in lots of different ways. I do think the points number 1 made were very useful and constructive, so thank you for sharing that. Based on what kind of 1, 2 and 3 have said, I'm really not picking up any specific vibe yet. But they all raised good constructive comments. At this stage I'm just seeing what the feel is as we go around this first round. Thank you. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Tiny. Miss Candy, your minute.
Well, I'm a citizen again, and I would say that Mr. Dino is most suspicious because he talked too much. That's just my impression. And also statistically, last time he was a citizen, so now he's probably the mafia. And that's my read on everyone at the moment. No one else makes me super suspicious. But yeah, I'll pass.
So you should pass. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Candy. Mr. Sherlock, your minute.
I disagree. I actually think number 1's very red. I think he was just maybe a bit like, oh, I don't want to be number 1, and everyone was saying, not should we talk? So, and I think he gave good tips. So I think he's very red on playing with number 1. I just don't like number 2, full stop. No, I'm joking. Not personal. I can never read him. So I refuse to trust him ever again. But in all honesty, there's nothing, I don't feel either way strongly for you. Number 3, I think you're red. I think you said very assertively with proper analysis. I think I agree with what you're saying with number 2, but that might just be my bias. But he does seem to be acting differently this round to
10 seconds.
Than when he was Mafia. Number 4 and 5, at this stage, I think you're both red. I didn't get any sus vibes. I disagree with your analysis, but I don't think that
And
was
your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Sherlock. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Great speech number 1. Yeah, it's getting longer, so good job. Number 2, I will keep you in a gray area for now, even though I'm seeing you more red than actually dark. for now. Number 3, you're still in gray area for me as well. I noticed a slightly difference on your speech compared with the last game. You're a little bit more calm, now you're more active. So could be that you're in, but for me you're still in gray area. Let's see what happened. 4, 5, you look red for me so far. Same as 6. I noticed something, but it's probably like on the last games I didn't saw you how you do your body language. I'm not sure if it's just because you're nervous or just
10
how
seconds.
you act. And that's it. I'm a good citizen, and I hope we win this time. Pass.
Thank you, Ms. Phoenix. Ms. Doctor Yamina.
Okay, I'm finally red, so I'm happy to play. And I'm playing so far with number 1. I think it was a really good speech, and if he was a mafia, he wouldn't speak like this, because he's a new one and he would probably think how to cover him up. Anyway, like, not going into too many detail, I'm playing with number 1 and with number 3. I agree with number 2, was a bit suspicious, just throwing the stones in everyone else. Not a good strategy, no. That's my genuine thoughts. So number 4, better speech. So it's getting better. So I'm more red for me at the moment. Number 5 actually seemed a bit more nervous than the first one. So we'll see.
10 seconds.
Number 6 seemed really good for me as well. And number 7 seems like experienced player. So
And your time is
I'm
up.
saying
Thank you, Ms. Doctor. Ms. Scarlett, a minute.
I would say from what I heard by now, for me the most suspicious players are number 3 and number 5. Number 3, I didn't get what, you heard that number 2 started with apologies? I didn't hear that. So this was a reason for me to think you're suspicious, because I didn't hear that, and you're normally also very paying attention to what everyone's saying. I think that's suspicious. And number 5 is exactly because number 5 is very nervous. Very, very nervous. If you are a red player, you need to relax a little bit, but by now you look. For other players, number 1 is a great speech, is a great opening of the table. Number 2 is your normal way of pointing everyone just. Number 6, I think red in this game, because he's the most relaxed actually, I have a feeling on the
And your
table.
time is up. Thank you, Ms. Scarlett. Ms. Reggie, your minute.
Good morning, my beautiful bright shining citizen. I open up the table the same every single way because I feel like it's a good opener. It brings good vibes. But I will agree with most of your analysis. Number 9, I think you very, very poignant. I think number 2, you are nervous, but not for the reason of being mafia, but because you're desperately trying to show us that you're a citizen because you've been mafia in the past 2 games. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. Whereas I feel like the nervousness for me is coming from 5 and 6 actually. I think that they're a bit more nervous this game. I noticed that number 5 has also taken off a jacket, which could be like, that's, a bit rustly. Right now I'm playing with number 9, number 8, number 4, and that's kind of where I'll sit right now, just because
10
there's a
seconds.
bit more grey areas, which I'm still keen to hear what everyone has to say. I am a citizen, and I hope that citizens can win. Please, 1 game, citizens win.
And your time is up. Thank you, Ms. Reggie. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, it's picturesque. The vicious mafia raise their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia goes to sleep. Mafia don't wakes up and looking for sheriff. up and looks for Mafia. That's a new day. Everybody wakes up. Unfortunately, number 3 got killed. Your last minute.
So the most dark players for me, and I'm confident about my choice now, it's 7 and 9. Explaining why. Number 7. You're usually pretty good from 0 round with your analysis, but this time you just saying the number of player and didn't get any information about them. So I would think that is your usual style for Mafia game when you're Mafia. So number 9, you just reversed some of the words what I said, and yeah, let's make it personal.
10 seconds.
I'm kidding. Just I'm feeling that I'm suspicious about your speech, and that's why. Also, what I noticed from player
And your
6
time is up.
yeah.
Thank you, Miss Mia. And let's say goodbye to the team for being our table. We start our discussions with the player number 2, Mr. Leo, your minute.
During the night, I was thinking definitely this is number 3 Mafia, because she was so offensive against me for no reason, because I just speak. I got bad background, but it's just like being Mafia. So I'm completely lost now. So I'm trying to overthink. So I thought maybe you were nervous, but I don't think you are anymore. And some people didn't think you were, or maybe they're protecting you. Number 5, I didn't see much stress in you, but maybe I'll look at next time you speak now. Number 4, you look the same as before. So that's. There was some suspicion of you. Number 8, you look very, very good. So I'm just in the gray area because you are so confident and so good. Number 9, I don't know, but I really like what you were saying about 3. But if you knew if you were Mafia, you would straight away go to her to get my help.
10 seconds.
You, I don't know, but you look more comfortable now from before. Number 1 is really hard to tell. I don't know about you. Sorry, I was just.
And your time is
I'm
up.
not
Thank you,
anymore,
Mr.
sorry.
Leo.
I thought it was 3.
Thank you, Mr. Leo. So we don't
I
speak.
really thought it was 3.
Your time is up, and you got warning for speaking after the time is up. Mr. Tiny, your minute.
My read going around the table at this point is number 1 feels like a villager, sorry, citizen. Number 2, not sure. But then again, you've been Mafia a couple of times, so not sure. Number 5, don't know, but you didn't say too much last time, so it's hard to read. 6, I think, you're a citizen, but once again, hard to say for certain. 7, don't know, can't tell enough. 8, can't tell enough. 9, maybe, could go either way. And I feel 10 is a citizen. That's
10
kind of my
seconds.
quick read of it. I don't know. I'm working this out as I go.
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr. Tiny. Miss Candy, your minute.
Okay, so I think 6 is nervous, but you seem more chill now. But I think when you talk, you get quite nervous, and that's suspicious. And then I think 9 is pointing a lot of fingers, so that is very Mafia-like behaviour. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Mafia, it's very Mafia behaviour.
What happened?
I don't know, just
number
like
9,
pointing fingers, just like picking people to, which is good. That's the game, but it's very suspicious to me. Yeah, no, not personal at all. Anyway, pass.
Thank you, Miss.
Should I vote for someone? Or?
It's too late, so
Oh,
you
okay.
said pass next time, yeah.
Oh.
So, your time, thank you, Miss Candy. Mr. Sherlock, your minute.
I am getting some weird vibe, like some nervous energy from you now.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm hesitant to nominate because I'm not actually super sure that you are Mafia. I still feel red vibes from 1, 2. I don't know. you spent a lot of time like arguing against what number 3 had said, which of course you were going to, but obviously now she can't argue back. So I'm still in a grey area with you. Number 4 seems the same as the last couple of games. I can't really read you either, but I'm leaning more towards the red side for now. I just like you and you're nice, but but in saying that, I mean, maybe number 3 had a point.
And your time is up, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I would listen longer.
Sorry.
Miss Phoenix, your minute.
I'm gonna start in this order. I like it too. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's not 100% red for me for now. I will say Sheriff check. Number 6, 5. You are nervous, yes, but we didn't see much about you in the last round, but you calmed down a little bit, so I don't know if you tried to hide it. Yeah, if there is something there for you, red. 2, it's weird that you said and pointed out that number 3 should be Mafia right away. Why point on her? We didn't know. How we know if actually she is Mafia? How you know she is Mafia or not? She could be red, she got killed, so yeah, and number 1 you're red, and I'm gonna nominate number 2
she's red.
because that was weird. You point out first thing, oh, she's Mafia, she was bad. That's why we're interested in her.
10
so,
seconds.
Yeah, you say that. And that's it for now.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Miss Doctor, your minute.
Okay, 5 or 6, I feel one of them is Mafia, but whom I'm not sure yet. I had arguments, lost them. I'll come back to them because I just noticed like 3 and 7, 2 and 7. Thank you. Again, like I felt like in defense of number 2, it's totally normal that during the night he was thinking who is a Mafia. It's actually citizen behavior to think who is a Mafia, which lacks here at the table finding out who is. So for me, he is become redder now and you become blacker now after your speech. So I nominate number 7.
Accepted.
So
10 seconds.
between 5 and 6, I had something about 6 or 5 to say.
And your time is up. Thank you, Miss Doctor. Miss Scarlett, your minute.
I nominate number 5.
Accepted.
So we have fights between 2 and 7 and between 5 and 6, right? Okay. If I would say in these 2 fights, 2 is more suspicious for me because you didn't point at any black person. For you, everyone is okay or you don't know. Then I was asking you who's black. Yeah, it's only her, right? And she left the table. So yeah, that's not good. And between 5 and 6, I still feel it's 5. She's darker. Also because no really points in your speech, and you were attacking 6 before he even spoke. Like, oh, now he will speak and you will see. I didn't see anything, sorry, but you became darker for me. I don't know.
And your
what to
time
think
is
about
up.
number 10.
Thank you, Miss Scarlett. Miss Reggie, your minute.
See, people were pointing the finger at you. You're wearing such a loud jacket. No noise, guys. No noise. I was waiting to hear a noise and nothing. Either she's the most talented, like, little hand gesture person, or she's not. Like, I heavily believe you're a citizen. And I definitely Muffy's down this side of the table. It's definitely down this end. I think 2 are down this end. And from my suspicions right now, in number 7 and number 5. Number 6 is still on the fence for me, so I'm actually going to nominate number 6 just because he hasn't been nominated yet. Just because that's kind of where I'm lying right now. So, Sheriff, you could check number 6 if we don't, like, I'll nominate you this round, but, like, yeah, if we don't get a check on you, then that's where I'm kind of sitting. Number 2, I still think I agree. You're nervous for the different reason. I think more red.
And your time is up. Thank you, Ms. Reggie. And the discussion ends with the speech of player number 1, Mr. Dina. Your minute.
Sorry, I didn't think of what I'm going to say. But I'm going to play with number 10, because I feel like when she's civilian, her speech is, she speaks confidently. So I'm going to play with number 10. So I'm not even sure who I'm going to vote against. There's so many people have been nominated.
10 seconds.
I'll probably vote against number 7. Okay, I'll do 5. Yeah. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Dina. It's time to cast your votes. From now on, no gesturing is allowed. The following players are for elimination: number 2, number 7, number 5, and number 6. I will repeat: 2, 7, 5, 6. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 2? Thank you, 0. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 7? Thank you, 3 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 5? Thank you, 6 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 6 and fall for gesturing? Miss Scarlett, fall for gesturing. Once again, who would like to vote for elimination of player number 6? We already have 9. Okay. So player number 5, your last minute.
Well, I don't know. I think 9's definitely really suspicious because she's definitely gunning for me. And 10 is like the backup for number 9, so maybe they're mafia together. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I have for the moment. Definitely 2. 2 is suspicious as well. And yeah, that's all I have for the moment. But yeah, watch out for 2. And maybe Dino. That's it. I'm out.
Let's say goodbye. 5, who's leaving our table, and 9 falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia Dom wakes up and looks for sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for mafia. It's a new day. Good morning, citizens. Unfortunately, mafia was precise and killed player number 1. Mr. Dina, your last minute.
Yeah, if I were still alive, next round I'll probably vote against number 7, just because she nominated number 2, but no. Oh. They're against each other, aren't they? And I think number 2's. I think Lou's bad. Number 7, I said it.
Следующий кто? Next one.
Oh, the next one.
Sorry.
The next one.
10 seconds.
That's why I'm not sure, like, who's bad. So I'll probably vote against number 6 as well, because we couldn't tell if they're.
And your time is up. Thank you. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Dino, who's leaving our table. And we start our discussion with player number 4, Mr. Tiny. Your minute.
Wow, that escalated fast, that round. There was lots of pointing. I'll admit I'm kind of confused. There was a lot kind of backwards and forwards between 2 and 7, but I actually don't. I know, I don't think it is. I know, I'm just not feeling. Yeah, I'm not feeling the vibe. But I do have kind of questions on 6 and 9. 10 I think is red, but I don't know, 6 and 9 is kind of the two question marks that I have. So, yeah, that's my take. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Tiny. Mr. Sherlock, your minute.
Alright, I do think 5 is Mafia. I think her calling out 1 and 2 was deflection, so I actually think they're both red. I'm going to nominate number 7.
Accepted.
Sorry. This will make me feel bad. No, like the back and forth with 2, and now I do feel confident on 2 is red. Also, and I mean, I don't know, when you were sort of gesturing to me, and sort of when I kind of gave an indication that I wasn't trusting you, you immediately gave up, didn't even try to defend yourself anymore, which I understand, of course. Why would you waste time if I've already sort of said you didn't? You just sort of said, oh well, lost cause. We'll try someone else to. I don't know. No one else seems to on this side seems to agree with me, but I do think it's number 7. But I'll listen to what everyone else says. I kind of think we've got 2 out. I definitely think 5 was, and I think maybe 3 was as well. No?
And your time is up. Thank you, Mr.
Oh, no.
Sherlock. Thank you, Mr.
No,
Sherlock.
sorry.
Miss Phoenix, your minute.
What happened? You said you like me, you don't like me. What's going on? Okay, citizen, don't kill me. I'm assure you, don't kill me. You lost. So, I'm not trusting you, number 2 still. Who's bad? I cannot say yet who is bad for me. Number 4, you red. Number 6, I'm playing with you, you're good. Right now, my 2 most gray people on this table are number 9 and number 2. I already said my reasons on our number 2. Number 9, I don't know, it's quite weird, so I'm just gonna
10
nominate
seconds.
number 2 back again, just to save myself.
Accepted.
Just think really carefully what you guys are gonna do. Don't
And your
sacrifice
time is
me.
up. Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Miss Doctor, your minute.
So for me, red players are 9, 10 and 2, and we have 2 or 3 mafias in between 4, 6 and 7. Since I last voted for 7, she's already nominated. I'll additionally nominate number 6.
Accepted.
No arguments, a lot of like speech, kind of like, at least now you've nominated number 7. But the previous speech, when I was trying to remember what I was trying to say, is that everyone is good, which is also a trend of a new player, because I used to do the same. But someone is mafia, and for me, it is in the order of 7, 6, 4 at the moment, like this.
10 seconds.
Who is the sheriff? Sheriff, it's time to reveal now your checks.
Number 7, number 6, good. Check them.
And your time is up, and you have full Miss Reggie. Miss Scarlett, your minute.
I nominate number 8 for sure, because 7 and 6 and 7 are good. 6 and 7 are good, then it's number 4, and someone between 2 and 4, which I think 4. You will be killed now, but you can check 2 or 4. I don't know. Check maybe, and it doesn't matter. 2 or 3, or 2 or 4. It doesn't matter whom to check. It's okay. Yeah, we can win this game easily, because it's 8 for sure, and someone between them. Yeah, that's it. I nominated number 8. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Scarlett. Miss Reggie, a minute.
I'm going to nominate number 4.
Reception.
I believe that they're the one of the remaining mafia members on the table. So I will be checking them this night before I get killed. So that will be, yeah, because I agree number 8 as well, mafia. So yeah, number 4, number 8, I think are the last 2 on the table. And I think number 2 is actually quite red for me, red, and then I've checked these 2 and they are red. Yeah, so number 4, yeah, pass.
Thank you, Miss Reggie. Mr. Leo, your minute.
Alright, so I felt protected by the sheriffs, I think I am now, but I haven't been checked, which is, yeah, anyway. But, so it says 6 and 7 are good, yeah? Okay, so it's between me, 8 and 4, and you check 9? So you don't need to check 9. Why not? Why don't you check 9? Why don't you check 9? I don't understand. I feel like I don't have good vibe with you from the beginning. I'm surprised. Anyway, I don't have choice. I think I'm going to kill number 8. This is what we said. We're going to kill number 8 tonight. Okay, I kill number 8. Anyway, sorry. But can you please next time explain for the next round why 9 is good for you? Because maybe I'm done, but I don't know. No, you won't get killed because it's already set up. You won't get killed, so you'll be fine.
10
I might get
seconds.
killed.
Yeah.
10 seconds. I don't know. You would kill
I'm
yourself?
sure, no, I'm sheriff, so I'm going to get killed.
No, please, no, it's already set up to kill.
No. So time is up. Miss Reggie, you have 4. And please wait until I fight this machine. Okay, now it's good. Sorry. Okay. It's time to cast your votes. So we have the following players for elimination. 7, 2, 6, 8, 4. I will repeat. 7, 2, 6, 8, 4. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 7? Thank you, 0. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 2? Thank you, 1. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 6? Thank you, 0. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 8? Thank you, 5. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 4? 0. So, okay, 1 person, yeah, 1. Player number 8, you are in prison, your last minute.
I was thinking about this. That's why I missed my vote. What I was trying to show you that 9 and 8, we are counterbalanced. It's either me or her. I know my card, I am red, so it means she is blue, she is dark. Because she couldn't, she couldn't hear anything, it's not an argument still. She couldn't hear her at night, it's not an argument yet. So anyway, you are now getting 6, 7. She is checking at night, number 4, I understand. So
I still don't understand what you said.
okay, so 6, 7, you vote for against whoever 10 is saying.
10 seconds.
That's it. And I would check 9 as well because I wouldn't be sure.
So let's say goodbye to player number 3. Is leaving our table. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia Don wakes up and looks for sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. It's a new day. Good morning, citizens. Everybody wakes up. Unfortunately, player number 10 was killed. Your last minute.
Yeah, wow. So I was not the sheriff actually. So yeah, but I was not the sheriff, but
Who was the sheriff?
but it'll be interesting to hear from the remaining players on the table and the person I do know who is the sheriff. So that will be where this goes. I still think number 4 though. I still think number 4 is bad. I feel like for me right now, number 9 and number 4 are your remaining Mafia members on the table. Because I was killed, that makes me think definitely number 9. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's say goodbye to player number 10 who's leaving our table. And we start our discussions with the player number 6, Mr. Sherlock, your minute.
Well, what? I mean, I nominate 9.
Accepted.
I mean, but then if she's on the show, that, I have no clue. Please, someone tell me. I don't know. I don't really think it's number 4. I do think the jacket argument was weak. Sorry, well, you're dead, so that's fine. Because, you know, you're going to think about that if you're wearing a jacket and you're taking it off now. Maybe that's fine. No, but I'm at an utter loss and I don't. Yeah, sorry.
10 seconds.
I'm confused. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Sherlock. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
Alright. I'm between players number 2 and number 4. But I think it's looking more dark at number 2 because I'm not pretty sure if number 4 actually was aware that the next step will be obviously kill the sheriff. She showed herself, so is either he is the sheriff or he doesn't really know about the strategy and number 2 actually know how that thing works. So I will say at this point, number 6 is good, number 9 is good, and I'm good, and I'm the sheriff actually.
So who's good then?
You're good, 9 is good, I'm nominating number 2 now.
Accepted.
And that's it, pass.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Miss Scarlett, I mean.
Can you show your checks, please?
Number 3.
Just show. First night was 3 and it was good. Then 6 and then me. Okay. So now it's 2 or 4. At least now I know what's happened. It was disaster. Okay. I nominate number. You nominated whom? 2. I nominate number 4.
Accepted.
But now we listen to what they say, yeah? And then decide. Yeah, it's anyway easy. We win anyway. We win anyway.
10 seconds.
It doesn't matter, because if we just, for example, now 4 goes, then someone of us dies, and then 2 goes, and we win anyway. So it's easy, guys, relax.
And
If
your
she's the
time
sheriff.
is up.
She is.
And your time is up, and you have a warning. Mr. Leo, your minute.
Okay, now if I'm citizen, if one citizen dies, we have 2 mafias, is they going to win? Now, if the only thing this is so weird, you did not help at all. Like you made it really, really difficult. I don't know why you protected number 9. So the only thing I feel right now is not listening, not getting disturbed by the 2 here because they are experienced, and I'm experienced too, I know. The only thing is I'm lost, I completely lost, and I am feeling these 2 are. For some reason, she just say she was not a sheriff, which is weird, and no one say it was a sheriff. So I'm guessing maybe 5 was sheriff, and maybe she didn't know she had to tell it before dying. So my only feeling is these 2 are mafia. So I would just start by whatever the one you think is bad. Number 7. So I will nominate number 7.
Accepted.
And I'm sorry, I know it's confusing for you, I am totally confused and I'm not
7
even sure
seconds.
about that. But I will think these two are, because of experience, I will go for it, but maybe it's also one of you, I don't know, I have no idea.
And
Good
your
luck.
time is up. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Mr. Tiny, your minute.
Oh Christ, I'm bamboozled. I'm sheriff, This is Sheriff Eliminate. Are they protecting? It's. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know is an honest answer. Anyone who says they do know, I think is lying. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just because it's all sus, I'm going to nominate number 7. I'm just trying that on the table.
Support it.
I'm confused. That's about as honest as I can be. Oh, Jesus.
10 seconds.
Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Tiny. It's time to vote. Since now on, all gesturing is not allowed. Please take your elbows and hands out of the table. The following players are for elimination. Number 9, number 2, number 4, and number 7. I will repeat. 9, 2, 4, and 7. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 9? Thank you, 0. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 2? Thank you, 2 votes. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 4? Thank you, 0. Who would like to vote for elimination of player number 7? Thank you, 3 votes. Player number 7, your last minute.
I really was a sheriff. Why you didn't trust me? I told you so many times. You gotta be between those two guys. So I will go against number 2 next round. Yeah, I check you. Trust 9, I check her. I was good luck. So good luck, guys. But we'll see. Thank you, pass.
And let's say goodbye to player number 7 who's leaving our table. Night falls upon the city. Under the cover of the night, as city rests, the vicious mafia raises their pistols and walks past the players. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Mafia Don wakes up and looks for sheriff. Sheriff wakes up and looks for mafia. It's a new day. Good morning, citizens. Unfortunately, player number 6 was killed. Your last minute.
Well, I've finally been killed in one of the games. It's just number 2. It just is. It just, well, I don't need to tell you. But also, no. Why? Because it just has to be you now. And I hate this game. I don't really. But I'm glad I'm dead because it's too stressful.
Let's say goodbye to player number 6 at our table. So before we start the discussion, I would like to ask everybody in the room except of the players at the table, be quiet and don't show any expression on your face as much as you can. You don't need to go that far. Okay, we start our discussion with player number 9, Miss Scarlett, your minute.
I nominate number 2.
Accepted.
Who do you think is mafia? Show it. Who do you think is mafia? You need to show. You need to make a decision. Okay, he will now speak after me, and he will convince you that I am mafia. But mafia is he. And I don't really understand how it happened that 6 was voting against 7, because 7 was the only sheriff. There were no other sheriff. And 7, she checked 6. He was good. She checked me, and she checked me. Please remember,
10
this
seconds.
is the only argument. She checked me, and I am red player. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Scarlett. Mr. Leo, your minute.
Well, I have very bad background with these people, so I've been mafia and I've been like tricking everyone. But anyway, she's saying like she was the sheriff, but mate, if she was a sheriff, she would have said it way before, because an experienced player will
Then
never
who's
wait.
sheriff?
See, she's tapping me right now. That's a show that she's nervous that she will find
Who's
everyone.
sheriff?
So she's not the sheriff, and I don't know who he was. I'm thinking maybe it's someone who is inexperienced who didn't say, but if you're the sheriff, you say it before. And she just said, oh, I'm the sheriff. She said it after, which doesn't make any sense. So for me, it was 7, 9, and 10, because they were keep talking together. This trick
There
of
were
that
no
thing,
other sheriffs.
she doesn't let me, do you see how nervous she is and why she's not letting me talk? And what she did not make any sense, like just saying, I'm not the sheriff at all. So they did this trick of
10
sheriff or
seconds.
something, I don't know, but her only argument is I've been checked by the sheriff, but she was not the sheriff, I can tell you for sure. And I have no argument to tell me I'm not a citizen. I got very bad background of
And your
like,
time is up. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Mr. Tiny, your minute.
Well, this has been one hell of a game.
nominate 9 first.
Your
Just for 2.
Yeah.
warnings.
So, 9 nominated 2. 2 didn't nominate anyone.
Okay.
So, do I basically go with the 2 nomination or?
Nominate to give you time.
Warning.
I'm gonna go pass.
Thank you, Mr. Tanya. The only person who was for eliminations number 2, that's why we're not casting votes. So number 2, you put on a prism your last minute.
So I'm just being stupid of not nominating 5 to give you a bit, number 9 to give you a bit more time, but so if I have time to talk anyway, it's probably won. Yeah, so the mafia won, so sorry mate, I'll pass.
Thank you, let's say goodbye to Mr. Leo who is leading the table. I declare the end of the game and sorry, and the victory of Mafia. Mafia was player number 4! Player number who else? Player number 8 was Mafia Don, and player number 5 was Mafia, and player number 7 Sheriff.
I want to say that was one hell of a game.